If you're purchasing gifts for friends, family or work colleagues this holiday season, well, what better gift to give them than a wallet top-up, courtesy of Boost Gaming. Grab yourself a wallet top-up for PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo or Blizzard, as well as supporting this channel this Christmas season by purchasing your wallet top-ups, courtesy of Boost Gaming. Link in the description below. Welcome back, football fans! If you have joined us on our Euro tour through France for the last 6 weeks, well, tonight's your final stop, Paris. And it's the marquee match everyone's been waiting for, Germany versus France. The current world champions versus the next World Cup winners. And of course the hosts of Euro 2016. Mario Gomez and Anton Griezmann have one last chance to swoop in and steal the golden boot from under the nose of Romelu Lukaku. Will art imitate life? Anton Griezmann, of course, was the official top goal scorer of the real Euro 2016.
Maybe your love was amazing, and maybe I just need to face it. I can get you out of my mind, yeah. I just need you back one more time, yeah. Baby, I feel lightning and thunder when I get to missing you, baby. You're the one that I call, and I'm lonely and it's past 2 and I'm fucked up, kinda drunk too. I feel sexy, and I call you, you better pick up the phone. I got reckless and saying 2 texts, and that's fucked up. You left me on red. Remember that time, the time that you said you would pick up the phone, pick it up, baby. I feel like needing thunder when I get to missing you, baby. You're the one that I call. Drunk text, pick it up, baby. Are you up? Pick it up, yeah. Pick it up. Drunk text, baby. Are you up? Drunk text, I think I might need a doctor because I'm addicted to you. Might need to check into rehab if I'ma get over you, baby. I feel like needing thunder when I get to missing you, baby. You're the one that I call. Fucked up, kinda drunk too. I feel sexy, and I call you. You better pick up the phone, pick it up. Drunk text, pick it up, baby. Are you up? Pick it up, yeah. Pick it up. Drunk text, baby. Are you up? Drunk text, yeah. Pick it up. I think I might need a doctor. Might need to check into rehab. Baby, I feel like needing thunder when I get to missing you, baby. You're the one that I call. Pick it up. Drunk text, baby. Are you up? Pick it up. Pick it up. Drunk text, baby. Are you up? Drunk text, baby, your love was amazing, and maybe I just need to face it. I can get you out of my mind, yeah.
We are just moments away from the main event of Euro 2016. The final, and the expectation of a nation on France. Can they bookend this tournament in the same stadium? They opened the competition here against Romania with a 1-0 victory thanks to Olivier Giroud. Now they are back here in the final game. Now they are back here thanks to the prolific brace of Patrice Evra of all players. And for Germany, it's been a tournament of 2 stages, group and knockout. They struggled their way out of the first partition of the tournament, but then began to resemble their usual cutthroat selves in the knockout stages. They've almost made it look too easy, chewing up and spitting out the likes of Croatia, Poland, and of course Sweden with ease. France have every right to respect them in this final, considering the Blues have now in total played 90 minutes extra than Germany. They have faced extra time in the last 3 rounds of the tournament. Julian Draxler retains his place on the left ahead of Mario Götze. Mario Gomez, who is Germany's top goal scorer, starts up front. For France, they are also unchanged. No changes for the French either. In fact, there's been no rotations other than Anthony Martial, who came in to replace Dimitri Payet due to injury in the group stage. 16 years since France was in the European Championship final, won by David Trezeguet's golden goal in Rotterdam, and 20 years since Oliver Bierhoff won the game in similar circumstances for Germany at Wembley Stadium. Germany and France have never met in the final of a major international tournament, though they will meet in the group stages of the upcoming Euro 2020. And that's 4 or 5 years away, depending on how pedantic you want to be about it. Because right now it's time for the Euro 2016 final. Germany versus France at the Stade de France in Paris. Griezmann waiting for the nod from Giroud down the line. He's also pushed out wide in uncharacteristic fashion. There's a cross coming in for Conte. First save from Manuel Neuer. Müller. Now Özil switching the play. Khedira sends the ball over the top to Thomas Müller. Cuts inside, there's a cross coming up for Götze. He misses, it lands across. He can't keep the volley down. Was always going to be fighting against the trajectory of the French goal from that angle. Martial feeds it to Giroud. Giroud has Pogba in the middle. It's nodded away by Hummels for a French corner. First corner of the game. We're taken by France. Griezmann with the delivery. It's well held by Neuer. Özil. That's it. Draxler reading the run. Cuts inside of Sanya. And Rami gets a flick on it. It's gone in. And it looks like Mario Gomez might claim it. It's a shimmy from Julian Draxler on the inside of Sanya. And Gomez was destined for it. Rami intends on intercepting it with a clearance. That is, his legs gets caught between the groin of Mario Gomez. It's bundled in the net. We have our opening goal in the Euro 2016 final. Mario Gomez. Pogba to Martial. Heavy touch from Matuidi betrays him. France are keeping on the pressure. Martial is flicked off the head of Hummels. And finally, play is paused. Second corner of the game for France. 30 minutes played. Swinging by Griezmann. This time Neuer has to punch with aggression, as he takes down 2 players with him. Kroos and Giroud take the bump. Griezmann galloping at the German defence. Pogba slipped in. Martial. Anthony Martial dancing around the Deutschland defence. An attempt to take matters into his own hands, dragging France back into the game. Germany really on the back foot at the moment. Cleared away by Hummels and Matuidi. With a half-hearted attempt at a volley, skids along the surface. Will be wrapped up by Manuel Neuer. Martial up the line to Sanya. Sanya sends one in. It's trapped by Giroud. He tries to bring it down. And again, it's another near-post save. Another corner for France. And Germany barely able to escape their own half. Sanya to Pogba. Cross intercepts but gives it back to the fullback for another retry. It's a vain hoof into the box. It's collected by the keeper. Just over 5 minutes left of the first half. France are losing in their own stadium. Evra. It's back to Martial. That's whipped in. And Giroud meets it with a header. It's 1-1. Olivier Giroud, who has not scored since match day 2, has signed his name down on the score sheet of the final. And Germany, who have defended rather well considering the pressure of the French, have finally buckled as Mats Hummels misreads the cross. It's a free opportunity for Giroud, who doesn't miss. Goal number 3 for the Arsenal striker. It's Conte. Giroud's lost it, but improvises to get it back to Matuidi. Martial fits it through to Griezmann. First time hit across the box, and Anthony Martial rounds off an excellent first half. What a fantastic final 5 minutes, and France have turned it around. 2 goals in 2 minutes, and the French have equalised and have taken the lead against the world champions. Drilled in by Griezmann's weak foot, tapped in by Anthony Martial. The hosts now have one hand on the European Championship. Tweedy knocks onto Pogba, he doesn't hit it, Giroud tries to. Neuer beats Griezmann to it. What a dramatic end to the first half. Germany take the lead for a clumsy finish from Rami and Gomez combined. But Giroud and Martial bring France back into the game and then some. It is Germany 1, France 2 at half time. Mertens just waiting for De Bruyne to catch up with him. He ignores Witsel, goes back to Mertens, he finds Lukaku! Oh my god, what a goal! What the hell just happened? How did this happen? It's like Mertens didn't even look to see where Lukaku was, just got it in the mix-up and hoped. And this ball is going way past Lukaku. It's heading out of the solar system and Lukaku volleys it back into orbit. France are just 45 minutes away from their 3rd European Championship if they can hold on against the champions of the world, Germany. Second half underway here in Paris. Özil. Khedira. Gomez, he's surrounded by 4 blue shirts and he goes through by himself. No choice for Germany's top goal scorer. So close to an urgent leveller. That's it. And Khedira spooned it into the vertical stands of the Stade de France. Schweinsteiger, Hector, and Kroos is in there, belts it in the top corner, and Germany finally levelled just shy of an hour. Looked for a minute, Hector was going to be let down by the heavy pass of Bastian Schweinsteiger. But it's that merciless drilling of Toni Kroos' strike. One chance is all it takes for the Germans. They say never write off die Mannschaft. 2 goals apiece in the final. It's really just about reaches Giroud. Griezmann, deception of Draxler! And Anton Griezmann has just tucked it past Manuel Neuer to put France back in front in their own final. What a play from France. Griezmann was doomed against 3 players, but it's the genius of the feint against Draxler that separates Le Petit Prince from any other player in a high-pressure situation. France gain higher ground over the Germans. 30 minutes to play in this final. It's into the feet of Gomez, who's by himself, gets support from Özil. Özil! Oh, it's just a hit out of nowhere. The French defense passive and docile. Now were they daydreaming about lifting that silver trophy? The defense yielded like there was no tomorrow. But there won't be a tomorrow if they lose this final to Germany. The nation will never forgive them. Mesut Özil, a fantastic playmaker in this tournament, has dragged Germany back into the discussion. Schweinsteiger. Gomez. Left side to Draxler. Look at this wonderful interplay passing from the Germans. Özil nearly finds to brace himself, if not for the carcass of Adel Rami. Sacrifices a hip to keep France in the game. Here's Muller. Muller sends the cross in. Draxler tries to bring it down for Mario Gomez. It's snatched away by Lloris. But it was very close and very arousing for Germany's top goal scorer, Mario Gomez. As Hugo stares this competition dead in the eyes. It's Pogba to Griezmann. Giroud. Oh, that's a wonderful pass. Matuidi of all players is through. And he gives them another lead. Blaise Matuidi in the capital of his club. The emotion, the significance that must be surging through his veins right now. Here in Paris. That could be his moment. That could be the match winner. But at the rate this game has been going, there may be many more goals. There are 12 minutes remaining. How many more? Giroud waits for Pogba to meet him. It's Martial. Can he get his pace? Martial! He beats Neuer. But is defeated by the goalpost. Wrong side of it. Surely man of the match, Anthony Martial. Surely would have exterminated Germany if he finds the back of the net. Muller. Oh, it's hit first time by Özil. Great save by Lloris. Now Goetze tries to help him back in the centre. Again, it's tipped away from danger. One last chance for Germany. Muller can't keep it under control. Schweinsteiger. As Germany are watching their European final life flash before their eyes. Bullet of a header from Boateng. Time is becoming sand in the hands of Germany. Muller. Boateng gives it back to Thomas Muller. His teammate at Bayern Munich is snatched out of the sky by Lloris. And the referee is finally blowing a whistle. The curtains are drawn over Germany's European odyssey. But the hosts, France and their golden generation, have finally done it. The coach, Didier Deschamps, has won the European Championship as both a player, captaining his country in Belgium and the Netherlands, as well as a manager in his own nation. Not to mention France have never lost a match at Euro 2016. Not even the world champions Germany can say that. There was always going to be a question of fatigue in the argument against France winning this. They played extra time 3 times back to back, equating to an extra 90 minutes. They played virtually one extra game than the Germans. And even that doesn't change a thing. Talent, the ability, the game plan speaks for itself. France are your European champions of 2016. Saint-Denis is bleeding blue. France's golden generation have now been endorsed. They didn't make it easy either. Every one of their games was a narrow struggle. There was no whitewashing compared to the Germans. Every stage of the tournament for the Blues was a narrow battle. It was on the razor's edge against Turkey in the penalty shootout. Extra time winners from Griezmann and Patrice Evra in the knockout stages has led them to a final where they finally got the job done in 90 minutes. Nonetheless, truly an accomplishment. 24 teams in Euro 2016. Courtesy of the incredible FIFA 16, France stand tall amongst them all. A 7-goal thriller. Well, at least the best 2 teams at Euro 2016 didn't disappoint. Not that Germany made it very easy for France. They were just marginally outclassed. Neither Mario Gomez, Anton Griezmann, or even Mesut Özil could allow themselves to get carried away and outscore the magnificent Romelu Lukaku. The golden boot is in the hands of the Belgians. Congratulations, Romelu. And here is what's considered by FIFA 16 to be the team of the tournament. Lukaku, Berg and Griezmann are no surprises, they were the top goal scorers. A midfield of playmakers in the form of Özil, Kroos and Lurichki. Lawrence Seaman and Patrice Evra scored 2 goals for the back four, whilst Koscielny and Boateng were deemed to be solid. And just maybe you can't have a team of the tournament without the captain that lifts the cup, Hugo Lloris. Hugo Lloris, who also wasn't a half-bad shot stopper. Even though team of the tournament is largely made up of semi and finalists, you let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree, and if so, who would you swap in and out? As always, thank you to our lonely Patreon Matt Lackerbone, contributes all by himself. Of course, it is optional. If you'd like to support the channel, then you can feel free to do so, just like Matt Lackerbone, by following the Patreon in the description. Tiers start as low as £1, $1 or even €1. And our vacation in France comes to an end. I know a lot of you requested Euro 2016. I had to improvise with FIFA 16. It's been divisive. Thank you to everybody who's watched and commented. Let me know in the comments below what tournament you want to see next. Thank you for watching.